Canadian snowbirds have been caught in U.S. President Donald Trump's crosshairs. An executive order out of the Oval Office aims to curb illegal immigration into the States, and it impacts Canadians spending winters down south. With more on this, CTV's Danton Unger joins us now live in studio. Danton, what exactly does this mean for Manitoba snowbirds?
Well, Marilee, it means they'll have to register with the U.S. government if they're spending 30 days or more in the States. And for one snowbird I spoke to, this latest move by the U.S. president could be one move too far.
Palm trees? See palm trees?
Leslie McCallum has been soaking up the sun in Brownsville, Texas.
It was 100 Fahrenheit on Saturday.
Since 2019, she's been leaving Manitoba winters behind, trading them in for sunny American paradise.
Golf course right behind me.
But now she's rethinking her winter getaways.
I'm not sure I'll be back next year. I've been already exploring situations in Mexico.
That's because Canadian snowbirds like McCallum have been caught up in one of U.S. President Donald Trump's executive orders. It's called Protecting the American People Against Invasion, requiring, quote, all aliens over 14 who remain in the U.S. for 30 days or longer to be registered, Canadians included.
There is a lot of concern amongst Canadian snowbirds right now because this is something that's new that they've never really had to deal with before.
Snowbird Advisor President Stephen Fine says this registration form is called an I-94. You're typically issued one if you fly into the U.S., but not if you drive.
The issue with an I-94 is you generally don't know if you've been issued an I-94 or not because it's all done behind the scenes.
He said Canadians can check the status of their I-94 on the U.S. government website, but there's still a lot of unanswered questions.
The guidelines are not that clear right now.
Between these new rules and a trade war raging on, Fine says some snowbirds have had enough with the U.S.
We've definitely heard some feedback from our members who are unhappy with the way that Canada's being treated and with the tariffs being implemented and talk of Canada becoming the 51st state.
I'm horrified about what's happening here. It brings tears to my eyes.
For McCallum, she says Trump's latest move may be the last straw.
It just pushes me closer to Mexico.
The order takes effect on April 11th. Failing to register with the U.S. government could result in criminal and civil penalties. Now, Fine says we don't know what exactly those penalties would be, but he expects more guidelines and information will be shared by the U.S. government soon.
So, Dan, what about Canadians in the States right now who are not registered?
Well, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services says they will need to register through an online portal, but that portal hasn't been set up yet. So Fine says right now, Canadians just need to wait until that portal does come online.
All right, thanks, Danton.